The losses due to hysteresis in transformers by Nikola Tesla, the electrical engineer, in your issue of April 2nd. In referring to certain remarks made by me at the recent meeting of the American Institute of Electrical Engineers on the subject of hysteresis, you make the statement, "It is this constancy of relation that, as Mr. Tesla pointed out, asterisk may ultimately establish the correctness of the hypothesis advanced, that in reality there is no loss due to hysteresis, and that the changes of magnetization represent a charging and discharging of molecular energy, without entailing an actual expenditure of energy. I do not recollect having made such a statement, and as I was evidently misunderstood, you will greatly oblige me in inserting the following few lines, which express the idea I meant to advance. Up to the present, no satisfactory explanation of the causes of hysteresis has been given. In the most exhaustive and competent treatise on the theory of transformers, by Fleming, static hysteresis is explained by supposing that the magnetic molecules or molecular magnets, the arrangement of which constitutes magnetization, move stiffly, and the dissipation of energy is the work done in making the necessary magnetic displacement against a sort of magnetic friction. Commonly it is stated that this is a distinct element in the loss of energy in an ion core undergoing magnetic changes entirely independent of any currents generated therein. Now it is difficult to reconcile these views with our present notions on the constitution of matter. Generally, the molecules or ion cannot be connected together by anything but elastic forces, since they are separated by an intervening elastic medium through which the forces act. And this being the case, is it not reasonable to assume that if a given amount of energy is taken up to bring the molecules out of their original position, an equivalent amount of energy should be restored by the molecules reassuming their original positions, as we know is the case in all molecular displacements? We cannot imagine that an appreciable amount of energy should be wasted by the elastically connected molecules swinging back and forth from their original positions, which they must constantly tend to assume, at least within the limit of elasticity, which in all probability is rarely surpassed. The losses cannot be attributed to mere displacement, as this would necessitate the supposition that the molecules are connected rigidly, which is quite unthinkable.